Welcome back, guys, to Trails from Zero, where last episode, the Chapter 4 Day 1 patrol continued as we checked out the quest Creative Cooks Wanted. Needing to make more peculiar dishes for it, we continued onwards through West Street and out to Bellguard Gate, defeating the Quetzalcoatl's on the highway for our monster extermination as we now continue talking. You're Sergeant Major Noel Seeker, right? I've heard stories about you. Tangam Gate's bright up-and-coming guardsman, right? Oh no, I wouldn't go that far. I still have much to learn and improve on. I know working directly under the commander may be discouraging at times, but please keep doing the CGF proud. Warrant Officer Miliel. Miliel's unrelenting sense of justice is the only thing she's had over the other guys, I'd say. Wait, only thing? What do you mean, only thing? Come on, Randy, try not to tease her so much. Fine. You're exhausting. Like I was saying, as superior officer, it's always reassuring to see a guardsman like Sergeant Major Seeker make a name for herself. So let's both continue to work towards making the Crossbell Guardian Force the best it can possibly be. Yes, ma'am. I wanted our unit to conduct the investigation of those ruins. We can't do anything about it since the order came from the commander. Sergeant Major Seeker, Special Support Section, I'm leaving the investigation in your hands. We got this. Don't even sweat it. Not talking to Randy about anything, though. No. Oh, my goodness. When are we going to meet with this guy? He's never at his post. Ever. It's kind of ridiculous. I know that's the point, but still. Doing it on your own. You know about the orbital shutdown phenomenon that happened all over the bill, right? And that happened, Chancellor Osborne quickly dispatched new Imperial steam engine tanks to the border. As if he knew what was going to happen. Was already prepared for it. What a frightening man. Yes. That was a whole debacle. Luckily, a certain prince was there to defuse the situation at the exact right time. So from Bellguard Gate, where do we go next? We just done another quest. We could continue canvassing the area. Crossbell City, obviously. About which way? We haven't done Station Street and St. Ursula yet. Of course, we haven't done Residential and Mines yet. Well, a lot of people have place to go. Oh, we should probably do the Residential and Mines last, because that's like where we're going out towards the actual main thing. So should we go Station Street inwards at this point? Station Street, St. Ursula, and work out all the bits from there. Then go Harbour District and round that way. What even is the other quest we got to do? We've got one that we can't really do, because I need to do some more stuff. We can hand in the West Crossbell Monster now. I'll send to the admin district. I'm just going through. I kill to get my hands on a normal camera right now. Why? To take pictures of trains, of course. Come on and follow myself. Simply don't have the funds to buy one. I even applied to become a cameraman at the Crossbell News Service once. Obviously, they had no interest in someone who only wanted to take shots of railways. The anniversary festival is already come and gone in Crossbell. But as far as I'm concerned, now was the perfect time for us to build our business. You there, don't you think so too? You're right, boss. Let's go appraise the merchandise right away. Now is the perfect time to build our business. Indeed it is. Well, received my packages fairly early today, amazingly enough. All right, time to transport these bad boys. Can never go in Crossbell Station. Does that mean we'll never ever go in the airport again at this rate as well? Just the one time. We've made this area. We don't tend to let you in it. Oh, okay. So I wonder what the monsters are out on St. Ursula Road then. I guess it's the monkeys, right? That would make a lot of sense. Well, none of them are out here. I can tell you that much. No people either by the look of things. Oh, there's a person. You hear the big news? Jochi managed to catch a real monster of a fish near here yesterday. Time to bait my hook and buckle up, because you're going down, Doctor. That's interesting. There's a really big fish here, is there? Okay. Near here. So not here, actually. That's the point. Gotta figure out the text, the context of the text. Are there any big monsters around this path? Are those the big monsters? I don't think they were. Maybe St. Ursula Road is fine and free. Maybe my mouth can stop making weird noises. You know what? Shoot this guy. You're missing. Good job. Using our hyper speed mode. St. Ursula's. Wasn't long since we were last here. Welcome to St. Ursula Hospital. You didn't bring that adorable little girl with you today. No, I didn't. Sorry. Everyone remembers Kia, though. The staff here tries to build relationships with our patients. She can't blame us for being worried. I need to make sure I refresh and recharge while I have the chance. She need make sure. I've been dead tired lately. First, when I asked the Rowan to order new equipment, we were delivered something entirely different. On top of that, my son Kien's still has no intentions of leaving that foolish gang he's in. I may be a doctor and all, but life just won't give me a break. You know, family and work leaves me with no time to rest. I may be a doctor and all, but life just won't give me a break. Dr. Gailey is constantly sulking in that bench over there. I guess even big-time doctors like him have their share of worries. He's not sulking, honest. He's just contemplating. Okay, he's sulking. The guy who was just carried into the hospital was attacked by monsters on the highway. It's just me, or are monsters becoming stronger than usual? In any case, I'm just glad he was able to make it out of there alive. Actually, I helped out with his surgery. It's times like these I'm really glad I had my medical license. There was a patient with medical emergency, so Elio and I had to rush him over here. Thought we'd be a little less busy at the festival. Looks like I was wrong. My goodness, he had to have surgery, so he really got gored then. I knew it. Surgeries really are fascinating. There's so many undiscovered techniques, which makes the field that much more exciting. Well, that Lady Bracer was always helping out the hospital with this or that. Maybe I can repay some of the debt we owe her by cooking up a feast. What are you going to cook? Antibacterial mask. That's what you'll cook. Brown. So the sweep begins. The patrol. I have the night shift, so I'm planning to take an early nap. You understand that? Get out of my room. We're kind of always trespassing, aren't we? It's what we do. No wonder he wants us out. Chief Ursuline actually headed out to the research lab on time today, much to my shock and surprise. She doesn't tend to get home until the morning, and it throws her off for her whole day. Maybe she finally got some proper rest last night. She's on a normal schedule, maybe? She decided maybe if I sleep and don't work all the way through the night, I could sleep and wake up on time. Is that what's going on? Oh, Mayfa got mad at me again. She should see one of the doctors about that temper of hers. You know, I bet she's so angry because she never gets to eat lunch on time. I get pretty cranky too. Try recreating this hamburger I saw at that festival food stall. Guess what? I nailed it in one go. I should teach Mayfa how to make it. Oh, if you want, I could teach you too. The recipe for colorful tomato burger has been obtained. Darn it, Mayfa got mad at me again. I was storing the deliveries right too. Keep chilled, they said. Why did she have to yell at me? I guess we'll find out from Mayfa when we find her. About Kia's condition, I've looked into everything I could find, but I have bad news. Nothing is a perfect fit for her particular symptoms. There's also a possibility that she's developed a new, never-before-seen form of amnesia. I see. On the bright side, it doesn't look like there are any serious abnormalities with her. I say just wait and monitor the situation. Besides, I'm no sadist. I don't want to force her to stay here at the hospital when it clearly puts her under so much distress. If I had to weigh in fact, I say I'd be more of a masochist. What are you talking about? Man, you don't make a lick of sense. Well, that side, you don't have anything to worry about in the immediate future. Just try to keep an eye on her, alright? Oh, and while you're here, get a load of this. When I went fishing this morning, I hooked a real monster. Just seen the look on Kurdan's face. He really does just live in his own world. Tell me more about this fish. And we're not allowed in the research ward. Let's meet with Shizuku. Oh, Lloyd, it's nice to see you. Oh, good morning. Hello, you two. I really wanted to thank you for what you did the other day, Shizuku. You becoming friends with Kia really made her happy. It was nothing. I think I should be the one thanking you, actually. How is she? Oh, she's great. Girl's so active, we have trouble keeping up with her. She never gets tired of running around, that's for sure. Yes, but we are still no closer to recovering her memories. I'm sorry to hear that. Could you pass along a message to Kia? I would love to come play with you sometime soon. Will do, Shizuku. Believe me, you're welcome to the SSS building anytime. Won't that be fun, Shizuku? Oh, that reminds me of something. If you're not too busy, might we ask you all a little favor? Cecile, you don't mean... What's up? Please, don't worry about it, Cecile. It's just a silly idea. Oh, you're the one being silly. There's no need to be so shy. You see, it's almost Shizuku's father's birthday. So, of course, she wants to give him a special present. It's almost Arios' birthday. So he is human, eh? Obviously, Randy. I think I get it. You want our help to figure out what present to get, right? No, not quite. You see, I was thinking of making Father something handmade this year, so I was wanting to search for some things I could use for it. Oh, gotcha. So you want to collect a bunch of trinkets around here to craft a special charm for your dad. That's been a Crossbell tradition for a long time. Well, really? Never heard of that one. I remember making cute things like that for grandfather when I was little. So we're to search the medical college for suitable materials for your gift. Does that summarize a request? If you could, yes. I know if there's anyone capable of finding the perfect items for Shizuku, it's you guys. When you do, would you mind bringing them up to us? Sure thing. We couldn't refuse a request from the adorable Shizuku. I never meant to impose, but thank you. The next question would be, what do you want to make? If we know that, we should be able to put together a list of what to look for. Any ideas? Well, let's see. I actually found this really amazing stone the last time I went on a walk with Cecile. It's all smooth and feels nice to touch. When I showed it to Cecile, she said I should keep it since it's very pretty, but maybe we could incorporate it into Father's gift somehow. I think that's a wonderful idea. It really is quite a mysterious little rock. When I held it, it gave off this gentle warmth that spread through me like a comforting hug. Whoa, that is pretty neat. Now, if we're using this stone, we should consider what kind of present would be most suitable for Arios. And since it's a present, of course, we'll need something to wrap it up in. So let's put a box and ribbon down on our list as well. Good call, Ellie. Again, I'm sorry that you have to go through all this trouble for me. It's fine, Shizuku. Thanks to you, we have a good idea of what to look for. That makes this way easier for us. Well, guys, ready to start our search? A present for Father has started. A extra quest. Shizuku really wants to give her father a present for his birthday. If you're able to gather some materials around St. Ursula, would you mind bringing them to us? With you guys on the job, I have no doubt that Shizuku will get just what she needs to craft the perfect present. Thanks in advance. Sorry to make you go along with my childish request. I really want to get my father something special. Oh, but please don't worry about me if you have any more important things to do. Ah, this might mess with everyone's dialogue that's in here. Like, no joke. That'll be weird. It's usually why we speak to a quest person later. But of course not knowing it's there is a bit of a thing. So we gotta look around St. Ursula. Okay. If I had to ask anyone then. I'll start with you. Ribbon, you deal with cloths. No. Okay. You? No. Okay, there's a vendor down here. No. Oh, Shizuku wants to make a present. Let's see here, I might have just the thing. Here it is, would this work? Oh yeah, took out a sapphire crystal. How about this? Some Imperial merchant gave me this as a reward a while back. This would definitely make Shizuku's day, don't you think? Make sure she gets it. That's way too nice. Besides, Shizuku would probably get in trouble if she used something this expensive. Also, this would likely go against her request of collecting simple materials. Oh, you think so? But I don't really have anything else on me. I just wanted to be able to help. Sweet, sweet Shizuku. I got it. This Phil crystal is no good. What about this Goldia one? We already established that we can't take anything like that, Aeolia. What do you say? You're collecting stuff so Shizuku can make a gift. Oh, I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Unfortunately, I don't think I have anything on me that'd be useful. Oh. So some people are talkable in relation to this. Others, not so much. Just wondering if Dr. Beldine would be one of them. I have the night shift, so I'm planning to take an early nap. Yes, okay. That is a no. About the guy at the very front door. No. Well, we can talk to everyone we've already spoke to once. And then see where it goes from there. Oh, okay. Here we go. I've been dead tired lately. First when I asked Owen to order new equipment, we were delivered something entirely different. On top of that, my son Kien still has no intentions of leaving that foolish gang he's in. Maybe a doctor and all, but life just won't give me a break. He's a doctor here. Poor guy looks utterly worn out. Still, he might have some idea about what materials would be good for Shizuku's present. Excuse us, there was something we wanted to ask you about? What is it? Lloyd explained that they were collecting materials for a present Shizuku wanted to make. Right now, we're still trying to figure out what to look for. Oh, it's for little Shizuku. If that's the case, there might be something over there. Where exactly? Allow me to explain. In this hospital, a large quantity of goods are stored away and forgotten about. I go so far as to say they're in mint condition. What kind of goods? And why are they here at St. Ursula? A while ago, I asked one of our nurses, Sarone, to order some surgical supplies, like scalpels and things of that nature. But instead, what was delivered was an assortment of random goods. How did this happen, you may ask? That's what I would like to know. That's unlucky, man. In a way, it reminds me of all the headaches the commander causes for the rest of the Guardian Force. Would you mind if we took a look at them? I don't mind. Frankly, it's been a pain trying to get someone to take them off our hands. You can find that container on the terrace right outside the men's dormitory on the second floor of the inn. If you see something that catches your eye, by all means take it with you. That's great. Thanks for your help. So the dormitory's second floor terrace. That should be where they put the fence up after the monster attack. Beautiful. It's been a pain trying to find someone who'll take them off our hands. Okay, we have our first destination. Let's get going. With speed! So it's in these boxes here. I think this is the container the doctor mentioned. Alright, let's check it out. Do you see anything that will work for us in there? Yeah, at least I think so. Is that a knitted leather string? Looks well made too. Is there anything else? Well, I gave it another look and it's full of creepy dolls and figurines. I guess these are to ward off evil spirits or something along those lines. I think this knitted string is the best we're going to find in here. I can see why the doctor was having trouble getting rid of it now. Guess we should consider ourselves lucky, finding at least one good thing in there, eh? Knitted leather string was obtained. With a string as sturdy as this one, I doubt it'd end up snapping even if Arios was the one wearing it. All that's left is to find a pendant that can fit Shizuku's stone. That's like a ridiculously hard thing to do, by the way. Not like we can rob it from someone's room, is it? Cecile's room! A young man with fearless eyes. We'll never know who that is. Let's go to Dr. Gunther. He might be the one. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's check through the rest of the hospital then, bit by bit. Dialogue changing to fit. Unfortunate with that. Shouldn't be anything in the living room that we can nick because it's the employee's room. Be weird if it was you. Thought the world's turned upside down. All I did was set one foot inside the nurse's station. They had the nerve to kick me out. Still, can I choke out a single word of protest in the face of that head nurse? That head nurse is one formidable woman. Me, a powerful member of the Crossbell Diet, having to submit to the authorities of a mere hospital? Funny if he had it. Oh. Earlier I got a letter from my parents all the way in Le Mans. They even came with a present too. They got me the toy I've been telling them about, which made me really happy. Good for you, Michael. If it was a gift, then maybe... Hey, you still happen to have the box your toy came in? The box? Mrs. Seal folded it up for me earlier. She said since I don't get presents often, I shouldn't just throw it away. Dang, women are way more thoughtful than men. I'd have thrown that sucker in the trash right after I opened it. Thoughtful? I think it simply comes down to you being thoughtless, Randy. Did you need it for something? Well, actually... Lloyd explained that they were collecting materials for a present Shizuku wanted to make. So we're busy trying to find a gift box and things like that for her, but... Wait, so it's for Shizuku? Why don't you say so to start with? Here! Wow, isn't it lovely? A wonderful box for a wonderful gift. Are you really okay with giving this away? We want to force you to part with an important keepsake of yours. I'm definitely okay with it. I still have the toy it came with, and I was going to throw it away until Mrs. Still told me not to anyway. More importantly, I want to give something to Shizuku too. In that case, we'll be happy to pass it along to her for you. Thanks, Michael. Aren't you the ladies' man? Give it up, kid. There's nowhere to go but up. Thanks. After hearing about Shizuku's present, I couldn't help but want to give her something. Sure, it was just a dumb box, but I'm glad she could use it. Okay, so we have a box. We still need a pendant. Which is the weirdest thing to source in a hospital, I feel. As soon as my stomach started aching, I was told that I had something called appendicitis and driven here before I even had time to blink. I mean, how bad could it be? I just want to go home. You don't want it to burst, that's for sure. After being hospitalized, I put my son in the hands of my mother-in-law. Eh, Dios bless her. In my experience, most wives and their mother-in-laws clash with each other but big time. But fortunately, we've been able to avoid that. As I'm living by myself, it's refreshing to stay in a bustling place, I say, Ursula. Everyone I've met has been friendly, but I've been doing my best to get along with them. Feels like she's come back to hospital again and the guy's been kicked out. Well, I know time has passed. We admitted Mr. Gable, one of the Diet members, into a private room on the 3rd floor, but recently we had a bit of an incident. He got tipsy and barged into the nurse's station, demanding we keep him company, crossing several boundaries in just one brash step. Martha came across the whole scene a few moments later, dragged him back to his room. I swear, he must think that we nurses are no different from hostesses wandering the entertainment district. Occasionally we have to deal with some less than pleasant individuals like Mr. Gable. They will stay longer than necessary because they think the hospital is cozy, but they just like to sexually harass the nurses. Honestly, I can hardly stand to be civil with them at times. Hey, it soothes my heart to see Shizuku so cheerful of late. When I asked her what happened, she got a big smile on her face and told me that she made a friend. I'm so happy for her. They say friends are life's greatest treasure, you know. I kind of thought it would be her. She's still on cloud 9 for making a new little friend, and all the nursing staff is right up there with her. Do I return it to the store or not? I've got to come to some kind of decision about it. Excuse me, is something the matter? Oh no, it really isn't a big deal. It's just that I bought this ribbon the other day when I was in the city for the festival. I mean, I thought it was really cute. I'd say it was more of an impulse buy, if anything. And after giving it a lot of thought, I realized that it's a little too cute for my personality. A ribbon, That might be just the thing we need for wrapping the present. So would you mind doing us a favor? A favor? What do you mean? Lloyd explained that they were collecting materials for a present Shizuku wanted to make. So we were wondering if you might let us give that ribbon to Shizuku. Wow, so that's what she's been up to. Yep, our intentions are completely pure. Whatever intentions could we have had? You have somehow managed to sound more suspicious, and if you had not clarified that at all. Well, if it's for Shizuku, how can I say no? Put it to good use, okay? Thank you, Mather. I know it cost you Mira, so I really hope we didn't bully it off of you. Oh no, don't worry about that. I'd honestly considered throwing it away, so it's much better in much better hands with you guys. Good luck with finding whatever else you need. Thanks, I'm sure Shizuku will be ecstatic. Still, I'm glad I didn't end up throwing it away. It's pretty long, so I'm sure it'll be perfect for gift wrapping. Well, good luck with finding whatever else you need. Indeed. I'm taking it as like one item on each floor. Hospitals drive me up the wall. I can never get a moment's rest in them. Just let me out of here already. Recently, I've been lucky to have Dr. Largo as my attending physician. It really is a privilege to be treated by such a prestigious doctor as him. The inpatients don't have much to say. I guess they've not got books around anymore. Well, if you had to think about whoever might give it, it's got to be somewhere like here, right? I'm going to bet it's you. Yeah, probably shouldn't have pulled that all-night research binge. I've been dead set on developing something portable and more convenient, but that went up in smoke. Sounds like she specializes in medical equipment. Who knows, she might have something that would be a good addition to Shizuku's present. Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? Lloyd explained that they were collecting materials for a present Shizuku wanted to make. So we were wondering if you might have anything to spare. Oh, that's so sweet of her. You got it. Now let me see. This might do the trick. A pendant. This is a pendant. That it is. The kind you place a gem inside of too. My research last night into portable pendant-like medical tools was a spectacular failure, and this is the byproduct of that. Portable medical equipment. I was not aware such a thing even existed. That's because it doesn't yet. It's still highly experimental, so I think it'll be a while before we can get it up and running. The idea is that you use quartz within the pendant to generate healing properties, which in turn promotes self-recovery. It's fascinating stuff in theory. Hot damn, St. Ursa's research is no joke. I'm sure the CGF would find something like that very handy, especially in combat scenarios. You said it was a failure, correct? What exactly went wrong? Yes, well, I was putting together a prototype last night, but must have made a mistake somewhere. The second I activated it, it just, boom, exploded. That sounds rather dangerous. Funny thing is, that pendant was at the center of the blast, and still made it in one piece. That's a miracle if you ask me. Something as lucky as that is perfect for a present, don't you think? I'm not sure someone in the medical field should be associating luck with explosions. Well, thank you very much. I'm sure Shizuku will really appreciate it. Good. Glad I could help. We should have everything now. Bet the gift box and ribbon will go great with the rest of the present too. It's about time to show Shizuku what we found. That pendant actually took the brunt of an explosion from a failed experiment, but surprisingly enough, it came out scratch-free. Bet something as lucky as that will be perfect for a present. Don't you agree? I think we should give it in now. Maybe it will change some of these people's dialogue back. Maybe. Oh, Lloyd, you're back. Does that mean... That's right. I think we found enough stuff to put together a really nice gift. Another knitted leather string. Oh, this is a pendant. Yep, we also found a box and a ribbon, along with these other things. That should be everything you need. I must say a little shocked. I believed in you, but you really went above and beyond. Finding all this in St. Ursula couldn't have been easy. What do you think, Shizuku? Can you make your father's present with what they brought? Yes, I can. It should be more than enough. The pendant feels real sturdy, so I doubt it will break. Also, the string material seems comfortable enough that it won't bother father while he wears it at work. Everyone, thank you so very much. The smile made the whole thing worth it, Shizuku. What kind of men would we be if we turned down a request from a cutie like you? It was high stakes for me and Lloyd, believe me. It's gonna be perfect. It certainly should be, yes. Oh, Shizuku, since we're all here, should we go ahead and put everything together? Yes, that sounds good to me. That is, if everyone else would like to stay for a bit longer and see the final product. Definitely. After all, we might still be able to help you with something. I may not be the best with arts and crafts, but I'd love to help. Let's see. Now all that's left is to attach the string and set the stone within the pendant. It's done. What do you think, everyone? Do you think it turned out okay? It looks extremely well made, Shizuku. Great job. I'm sure your father will be delighted. Phew. Thank goodness. I was kind of skeptical at first, but this stone really is something else. You had quite the sense to pick that one out, I've got to say. A little bit of polish and bam, you got yourself such a fine necklace. I bet you'd even put jewelers to shame. It's uncanny, really. It's as if the stone was meant to sit inside that pendant. The string, too, doesn't look a step out of place. It is uncomplicated, but I think that in and of itself adds to its elegance. I agree with Randy. It doesn't look like any less than what you would find in a jewelry shop. I couldn't agree more. Cecile, everyone, thank you. I would have never been able to make this amazing gift without you. And I'd like to give you this as a token of my gratitude. Please take it. Shizuku's brooch. It's beautiful. Wait, is this the same kind of stone you put in the pendant? Yes, when I found the stone with Cecile, I actually came across another one just like it. Been keeping this one inside my broken brooch. Are you sure you want us to have it? Yes, of course I am. Alone, I don't think I ever would have been able to make my father the gift I wanted to. That's why I told myself that I would give this to whoever helped me. At first, I thought I would give it to Cecile, but after talking things over with her, we thought it'd be best for you all to have it. After collecting such amazing pieces, you've certainly earned it. Huh, all this flattery, it'd be rude of us not to refuse now, wouldn't it? I think we should accept it with gratitude, Lloyd. You make a good case. Thank you, Shizuku. I promise that we'll take good care of it. Yes, please do. Thank you again, and have a great rest of your day, everyone. A present for father is complete. What did we actually get? We haven't even equipped anything on you. Movement +2, speed +5, drop rate +20%. More U material, maybe? Thank you all for the kindness and support you've shown Shizuku, everyone. Now that aside, what's up? When were you going to tell me, Lloyd? I never would have guessed you were dating a young lady from the CGF. Just look at you two lovebirds. You're quite the ladies' man, aren't you? Wait, what? But me and Lloyd? Cut it out, Cecile. Such Major Noah CK here is with us because we're working on a job together. That's it. Jeez, you planning on doing this every time I come here with a girl? Honestly, I should have seen it coming. It is a very Cecile thing to do. I, for one, think it's very endearing. Oh, boo, so Noelle's not your girlfriend either, huh? When will I ever see the adorable faces of my little nieces and nephews if you keep letting all these catches go, Lloyd? Honestly, Cecile, I don't know how much more of this teasing I can put up with. Indeed. Thank you again, everyone. After all you did for me, I wish I could give you a better token of appreciation than my leftover rock. This is more than enough, Shizuku. We'll cherish it, I promise. I'm really happy to hear that. And I'm sure this present will make Father happy as well. Thank you again, everyone. Alright then. We gotta check everyone out in the hospital that we spoke to before. They gave us the present thing, see if their dialogue has changed. With St. Ursula's sweep ongoing, we have a little bit more to do. So let's keep going. I'm kind of jealous that Shizuku gets to play with her dad the day after tomorrow. I want to leave the hospital too. Well, I just hope she has enough fun for the both of us. They've got new dialogue about Shizuku leaving at this point. To give the present by the look of things. You know what? She was actually the one who suggested I buy that ribbon in the first place. How long does that girl have to keep me on my toes until she's finally satisfied? It's becoming too much to handle. I guess we gotta speak to those outside as well, for that purpose. Right. Let's go back to here and continue our patrol as we're supposed to do. Oh, did you find the pendant useful? It's made of an extremely durable alloy that can withstand a monster's bites, so I'm sure they'll last a long time. Jeez, I admire how dedicated Chief Ursuline is to her work, but I wish she wouldn't drive herself into the ground over it. Does she really think pulling all-nighters and waking up early is going to work out well? Well, she woke up correct today, which is what made me suspicious that she'd be the one with the pendant, to be honest. Like, oh, she's there, and it's made a point to say she's there. Recently, I had to take another practical training exam. This time, I did my best to maintain a smile for the patients, and my evaluation was bumped up from a B- to a B+. It's a small step, but it at least takes me further down the path to becoming a full-fledged physician. Nice. She's figuring it out. Much to my surprise, Joachim has been avidly conducting research in his lab as of late. Sure, he skips quite a few shifts, but he never disappoints when push comes to shove. Joachim, he's just our doctor, really, isn't he?